Hello, everybody. Grand Rising. Welcome to the People's Congregation of Shakers and Movers. This is Riseup Breathwork, our weekly programming with Matt Thompson. And today I am so happy to be joined by Jody. Jody and I have been working together for Jody, it's been, I realized, 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So we have been part of an organization, a nonprofit called Green Network Providers. Formerly the Green Nurse Group, but we've been Green Network Providers now for like 4 years, I think we've been.
Since 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, so greennetworkproviders.com, you can find out more about our mission, but I have been so lucky to have found these healthcare professionals that guide me because I didn't actually mean to get into healthcare. It totally happened by accident. And I do make products to help support and serve humans' needs in their time of struggle, whether they're dealing with cancer, inflammation, mental health issues. I'm in the hemp business. And so, cannabis can help regulate your endocannabinoid system, which actually is this neurological pathway, which kind of is behind the scenes regulating all of your organ systems. So as a very small child, I was actually 13 years old when I wrote my first paper, 5-page paper. My first research paper ever was about hemp and how hemp could actually save the world for food, fiber, fuel, fabric, building, fabrication. Say that louder for the people in the back. When I was 1991, right? Back then, if only I had sent that research paper to the president and said, hey, guess what? We don't need to be dependent on foreign oil. We don't need to frack. We actually could grow a plant. And we could use that plant for all these things that we are destroying Mother Earth for. I should have sent the letter, but I didn't. But anyway, Green Network Providers is dedicated to supporting you on your path to wellness by illuminating the fact that plants can actually support you in many of the same ways that pharmaceuticals can, and I'm not judging people who go that route, but we are here to show you that there are alternatives. So if you're looking to potentially reduce or come off of some of your pharmaceuticals, Jody is an amazing example of somebody who lost 100 pounds, got off of multi-pharmaceuticals, and she feels way better, right? So again, we are inspiring people to take back their power and educate their doctors about the fact that maybe there's other options. So again, greennetworkproviders.com. We're here today. We're going to have a big board meeting. We're going to have a big 420 fundraiser on 4/19. If anybody in our network would like to donate, we are seeking gift certificates, items like, I don't know if you have a restaurant, if you have a yoga studio, if you are a hairdresser, maybe you own a salt cave, and you would like to contribute, I would appreciate that. So you can DM me and we can talk more about raising the vibration together on 420, which is basically like Christmas in the cannabis industry. So I look forward to that. Okay, so tomorrow night, Matt will be here doing his midweek vibe check. You can arrive anytime after 6:30. He gets going around 7. And Matt, do you want to tell us a little bit about what your Wednesday nights are looking like these days?
So it's like a little bit of a mix. It depends on who comes in. So I kind of like curtail it towards the people that are here. It's mainly mixing up music, the sound healing, and breath work. So the breath work I don't do like a really long one, but it's more like maybe a couple activating breaths, like in shorter durations. Or I play around different breaths. It really just is kind of like moving more into exploration into who's here and what's needed.
I love that. Matt's really good at reading the room, which is awesome. And then we have Anna coming in tomorrow at 1 p.m. for our slow flow yoga class. And Anna is a 900-hour trauma-informed yoga therapist, and she's here to support us, and she's been so amazing and inspirational. Friday, we will not be having our support group because many of us in the congregation are going to be going downtown to go support Stenny, who is our original music director, and he has Run DMC coming down to Club Royale. So we're going to go raise the vibration, practice what we preach, and dance our fannies off. On Saturday, we have DJ Jackmaster Flash coming straight from the woods of Maine. I freaking love this guy. I'm so excited that he's going to be back with his energy. So do join us at high noon at 63 Washington Street. And if you're not able to, check us out on twitchtv.com/PCSM Church. And that is our way of, raising the vibration with a free DJ service so that we can come together and connect through the frequency of sound in music. And so we are a non-denominational 501c3 benevolent charity, and we have made music our sacrament. So hopefully you can partake in that with us. And if you want more information about our membership, please go to pcsam.org and consider supporting the mission so that we can bring you more programs and services as we move forward into the great unknown future, which we embrace fearlessly. Right, Matt?
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, woo, let's breathe. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning. Let's go.
So coffee calms you down. Right? Well, I didn't mean to steal your spot.
No, you're good. I just grabbed as much as I possibly could. A lot going on.
I mean, just get nice and comfortable. The invitation for you. See if I can get the speaker to work. Doesn't seem to be working. I had it working a second ago, didn't I?
You check the voice mode, right?
No, I didn't.
You did?
I was kind of around the question. Yeah, we can go ahead and change it for like that.
Stand by. Yeah, voice mode was,
Okay.
it was on.
All right, welcome. Just settling into a space. Just taking notice of how you're breathing in this moment. Invitation to take a nice deep breath in through the nose, into the stomach, and draw everything up into the mind. And then just a nice slow exhale through the mouth. And either just repeat that like 3 times if you need to take a break in between them. Nice deep inhale into the stomach and then drawing the energy into the mind. And then the nice controlled slow exhale. And then just settling into your energy and where you are. invite this same breath in with a quick change to it. So we're going to do a nice deep breath into the stomach, pulling up into the heart, and then up into the mind. Once you reach the mind, the invitation is going to be to do a hold with the breath, and hold and feel the energy of the mind, maybe feeling like an expansiveness or an openness. Because the mind, the consciousness is really expansive beyond our wildest imagination. And then just a nice controlled exhale, super slow, controlled. And do that as well for 3 times, taking whatever break or a couple breaths in between that you need. And then settling into your energy when you're done with the 3. Just listen to your body. Do you need a little movement? Do you enjoy the stillness? And then maybe attuning to your heart for a moment. Just tuning your mind into the space of the heart. And just feeling into that. As you tune to the heart, a lot of times we tune into like the beating of the heart. Maybe feeling it slow down. And then from there, can we attune to the space behind or around the heart? And maybe even explore feeling the expansiveness of this space. So, when we think about this particular year, whatever year it is, it's really about, the bottom line of it is that it's about making a conscious decision for yourself. And it's one of two things. It's really simple. It's either step in or don't. And It's about that full commitment of stepping in. Nothing pulling you back. So with these intense energies that maybe people are feeling, a part of it is to become familiar with the disruptive energies. So anything in your life that's creating stress, anxiety, choose just one current situation for yourself. And then think about it in any ways, in any reality way that you need to. And allowing for that energy to rise up in your body just for a moment. And then I'm just going to invite you, once you get the body revved up a little bit, and you're feeling it, just feel it. Feel the energy of it, the tightness in your throat, the tightness in the eyes, maybe a shaking, maybe an upset stomach, maybe it could be anything really, right? Clenching of the fingers or hands, tightening of the shoulders. Just noticing the change in the body that is related to that stress or anxiety. And then I just invite you just to feel it for a moment. And don't feel it too much, just feel it lightly or so that it's comfortable. We don't want to feel it so deep that it becomes unsafe. Now, as you're in this energy, ask yourself this. Do I like to stay in this energy? Is this something that you prefer? Or is it not? If you prefer it, then keep coming back to it. Beautiful. If you don't, well, then we need to change it. It's all about understanding energy. You can't fully step in until it's all gone. It's that simple. If there's even just one little thing pulling you back, it's going to pull you back. It takes you, what is it doing? It takes us out of the flow, is what it's doing, basically. It's a disruptive blockage in our flow of energy. When we want something, so if you are struggling with anything, now just smile. Put a smile on your face. I do this all the time, you know it by now. And feel into the energy of the smile. And let this energy become familiar with you and overrun maybe the disruptive energy that we don't want, just so that we're not sitting in that and letting it hang out. So just breathe into a smile for a moment. The quickest, fastest, most beautiful way to really change a feeling of discomfort. Smile a little bit bigger. Maybe even think of something that was funny to you in the last couple of days. if we stay in it long enough, where we can start some of the gifts that arrive. A sensation or feeling of aliveness unlike anything you've ever felt before. When the whole body's like in that state of balance. The ability to start learning how to actually really start molding, creating, shifting, changing the quantum field itself. Recommend doing that at a slow level in small ways and really learn how to create that magic. Sleep much better. Have amazing dreams that you fully remember. Stop caring about what other people think. They are only a mirror. I don't even look at them as people anymore. Really. It's either an energy I would like to have in my life or not. If not, goodbye. And that's part of the reason why I've been talking a little bit more recently about thoughts versus thinking. I've kind of lightly mentioned that in the last couple of weeks. Thoughts are beautiful. Thinking's what creates our anxiety. So when we're trying to shift or change an energy, we have a thought about it. And then we shift back into like thinking about something. And that switches our energy so that we go back to a comforting energy that creates disruption to our flow. But it's what we know is home. Just an invitation to just slowly bring yourself back, shake yourself back awake. Stretch, move your body. Wiggle. Slowly just kind of bringing yourself back into your space where you are. Inviting in movement, another really beautiful way to help shift and move energy, sometimes particularly if they feel stuck. And then just taking a moment and just sitting in the stillness and the quietness of your space and just feeling the energy of what's around you with no sound for a moment as you move and wake up. Learning to feel who you are. And then gently just kind of open your eyes, bring yourself back. And even as your eyes open, invite you to continue feeling the energy. Maybe just taking notice of like the aliveness of the body. The trick is to take a session like this and then to bring it with you throughout the day. Not lose it. So just smile in, once again as you're moving. And just a reminder that can stay with you all day. How you doing over there, Sandy?
Good.
Yeah,
I'm so high. I feel like, woo.
yeah, good.
Oh, I missed this actually. You guys have been holding it down while so I guess I can share. Like, I was definitely called to be still. To be still for weeks for the first time in my life. Partly because I was sick, but partly because I felt like I was carrying the burden and the weight of a lot of energy that wasn't mine necessarily. So I thank you for being here, and Anna for being here when I could not. And I had a few days where I said, please stop asking me for things, family. Please stop asking me if I'm okay. Maybe I'm not okay, and that's okay. And I just need to be alone.
And so I'm encouraging all of you to take space when you need it. Shut your phone off. What do they say? Tune in, drop out, and love yourself. That's kind of what I had to go back to, was self-care, and sometimes you just need the noise to stop. And so don't feel bad about taking care of yourself, because I'm telling you, as a mom, business owner, member of society, if I didn't take that pause, then I probably could have ended up at McLean's.
Yeah.
Like, quite frankly, like, I mean, honestly, because it's like sad in this day and age. I had a friend say to me the other day, she's a mom of 4, and she's not a drug addict, but she said to me, I'm thinking of checking myself into rehab just to get a break. So if that is where we're at in society, then I encourage you to try to find a safe and sacred space. Get an Airbnb, babe. Like, just go bring your favorite music, your favorite food, and your favorite books, and just like stop. Just stop trying to please everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I have come to a place where I have to remind myself that I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and frankly, I don't have to be, and that is a huge lesson to learn. I know I'm a trigger. I know that I trigger other people because I have been working on my shit, and you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't care anymore if I'm a trigger. You know what I mean? Like, what can I do about it? I'm just gonna keep doing me and, you know, do the best that I can for humanity and the community and all the people that are attracted to the situation that we have going on here, and everything that we're creating and manifesting. And so thank you, Matt, because again, like, doing this in person is just doesn't, you know, you can't explain it compared to being at home. I mean, it's great using your headphones, but I just, oh my God, when you were doing the wood, I don't know what it was, but it was like, I felt like it was like re-equating my energy, and I became like pure static. Like, I was so tingly. It was really cool. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But like, pcsam.org, and find out more about our mission. And like I said, I mean, the more members that we get, it takes about 17 members for me to start a new program. I kind of did the math in terms of the resources that brings in. And again, I can't express my gratitude enough for everybody that shows up. And Sarah, thank you again for the full moon circle. Holy wow, like, we were, at the end of it, we all held hands, and it was like crazy. It felt like my heart had been jump started. Like, I felt like my heart attuned to everybody else's, and like, we became one, and it was really wild and cool. So I think we might start doing more full moon circles and do that a little bit more intentionally on the actual full moon, because we were like, wow, we need to do this more often. So it was great. So anyway, thank you to everybody who shows up, who contributes with their time, with their energy, and even their money, because we need it. Love you. Thank you.
Bye.